the toss. They will receive.
You need to come out here, Anish, and play a football game like they're about to do.
On the first play of the game, Kasim Hill on the move, throws downfield.
That goal, and Matt Canada told us that if this team is able to get a win and go 6-3, they deserve a statue after everything they've been through.
Terps keep it on the ground here on second down. Tavon Fleet Davis, best rushing offenses in the country against the #1 run defense. Hill's pass is knocked down. This one takes a Maryland bounce inside the 25 and down to the 21, and now we reveal the big miss.
Has struggled this year. Can he come back and find his confidence from a year ago?
Connor Hayward gets the call on first down. No L.J. Scott today for Michigan State, out with an injury as we check in.
When I asked Coach Canada about that, he goes, punish our football players, boycott guys who are grieving and going to class. And I said, Coach, I don't think they want to boycott your players. They want to boycott.
Lewerke has some room to run off play action. And duties this week. Up the middle, it's Hayward. And he tornadoes his way across.
Finishing off runs.
Play action, Lewerke. Under pressure, now escaping. And he's in the game, 7 in white, back after missing 4 games with a hand injury. Lewerke looking for White, incomplete, and it's 3rd and long.
Back to the middle of the field where it seems like there's some open lanes available.
Lewerke is going to take a shot downfield. And that is with this Maryland athletic program. Brian Lewerke gives it up a little. Give us to Hayward, looking for running room, not much there. Lewerke, little speed option. Hayward charges ahead.
I expect them to go back to it.
They do. And Lewerke able to get that extra push. Back and starting fullback. No L.J. Scott. He didn't even make the trip. And no Colin Lucas. Connor Hayward has a hole. Touchdown. They were effective on the ground. Made a big play through the air. And it's Hayward on the ground for the score.
Yeah, but Blake Buter, the center, number 66. And now you find these Michigan State Spartans with a spark in their first season.
Big Ten Offensive and Special Teams Player of the Week after last week's performance. Has a chance here. Took a kickback last week, 97 yards. And Kasim Hill shovels. Anthony McFarland bounces off a would-be tackler. Looking for the perimeter. And McFarland out. McFarland joining Hill in the backfield. And McFarland gets the call. Ball is on the ground. Hill recovers.
See him anticipate the run like that, you know he's studied.
And a whistle. Flag is down.
False start. Offense, number 6. 5-drop penalty remains 3rd down.
You're without one of your key blockers.
This has been a challenge for Maryland. They have not been a good passing team. A bad snap. Hill able to recover and then ambushed back at the 5-yard line.
Zone. You just hope they can flip field position here, or Michigan State could go and punch another one in.
Lees kicks it away. Fair catch signal by Sowards, and he makes it at the 42-yard line. Be a game-time decision. And Lewerke hands it off. No, he'll keep it. He had everybody fooled. Lewerke pushed out a
spark for a player like Lewerke.
Lewerke with time to throw. Checks down Jefferson. Jefferson gets the call. Inside the 15. Lewerke scrambling. Into the end zone. Incomplete, intended for Nance. And the kick is good. Had a 97-yard kick return for a touchdown last week. No chance here. Roddy, people at home, you start to wonder when Maryland gets...
It is a family in here, and you'd expect these guys to respond on this drive.
This is Fleet Davis, brought down in the backfield.
Lid for this defense.
Fleet Davis again.
Execute the defense, fill the proper run lanes.
Near sideline caught by Jones, and he can't hold on.
Coverage, press coverage, very aggressive on the outside edge.
Third straight 3-and-out for Maryland. Lees kicks it away. Sowards will let it bounce. Takes another Terrapin bounce inside the 30. Now 45. The tight end, Sokol in motion. Connor Hayward tripped up in the backfield. Ball forward for about a yard, so 2nd and 9. Lewerke with time over the middle through the hands of Dotson, the tight end.
False start. Offense number 75. 5-yard penalty remains.
Punt.
Terps 14 interceptions on the season, tied for 1st in the country. Lewerke on the move. Incomplete, intended
Maryland defense.
Bryce Behringer to punt it away for Michigan State. 3rd punter they've used this season due to injuries there. And Tavon Jacobs falls backward. And this guy was responsible for a lot of them. Javon Leake. Against 4-man pressure. Hill. That pass is bobbled and then dropped.
Provide the time that Hill needs to complete this throw.
4-man pressure. Hill over the middle, completes. 1st down, Tavon Jacobs. They're back. Kasim Hill steps up. He'll run. Chased by Bocci. Hill lost the ball.
Towards the way that Maryland's going now. We'll see if that continues.
Hill finds his man for a nice gain. On 1st down, Hill will take a shot downfield. And too far. On the ground, McFarland. Yeah, you can have Hill off his back foot. And he finds Dante Demas.
And they convert here.
A flag is down.
False start. Offense number 55. 5-yard penalty remains. 4th down.
Lees will punt it. And Maryland with a nice job of last week, limited to holding duties against Purdue. Jefferson looking for breathing room, none there. The ball came out. Michigan State able to pick that up to a 5-yard gain. That's a tough break for Maryland. Back up the middle, Jefferson hammer.
6'3" sophomore on the inside at the slot position.
Lewerke to Naylor, who's able to pick up the...
You want to get at least 1 first down to give you breathing room to affect field position. Michigan State has been able to do that.
Absolutely.
Stewart comes in motion. Instead, it's Jefferson on the carry.
Does inherit this program, whether it be Matt Canada or someone else. They'll have to replace some key pieces on the offensive and defensive line.
Cody White spun down in the backfield. Lewerke on the move, chased. Nobody open. Lewerke lost the football, had injuries to its top 2 punters. Not a good kick. So Behringer shanks one, and Maryland will have excellence. Jacobs motions. Play action. Hill under pressure. Kasim Hill will run.
The quarterback run the football, and it really does put pressure on the Spartans.
Tempo now. Hill gets away and floats one out of bounds. On second down, Darryl Jones into the...
And guys, they really like that fly sweep on 3rd and short out of this formation.
Now that's what they do. It's McFarland. He gets the first down and gets to the edge. McFarland in motion. Hill nearly stumbled. Hands it off to Fleet Day to string D-line in there. Hill buying time. End zone too high.
Personal
Oh boy.
foul, roughing the passer with targeting. Defense number 17. 15-yard penalty, half the distance penalty to the goal, automatic first down.
Tyreek Thompson led with his shoulder, made contact below the neck and head area. However, Kasim Hill, by rule, has to come out of the game for one play because his helmet came off. The penalty of roughing the passer still stands. Tyrell Pigram, the backup quarterback, in. 1st and goal, Maryland. Pigram on the move and bounces one. On 2nd and goal, Fleet Davis. Met by 4 white
An
shirts.
easy throw while beating man-to-man coverage.
Hill to the air. Pass is batted down. Now for a field goal attempt. A perfect 5 of 5 on the season. The freshman gets...
Line, they've had some issues, and they put a Lamar Jackson-sized Band-Aid over it. Now you don't have that Band-Aid.
Yep.
Louisville is. Same area code. Brian Lewerke gets away from Brooks. Reverses field. And Lewerke.
To convert a first down.
2nd and 3. And able to pick up the first down. Was 5 for 25 passing. Held out last week. And as you said, just a holder. Back in action today. Bridges only
No turnovers.
Lewerke incomplete, looking for Bridges. Lewerke moves the pocket, sets, throws. He's got Stewart. Darrell Stewart catapult.
After the play, personal foul, number 50 of the defense, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down. Number 50 has been disqualified for throwing the punch.
Embiid into the wind. Lewerke falls down.
An offense, and this is an offense that is truly sputtered, just averaging a little over 20 points a game.
Michigan State needs the 29 of Maryland for a first down. This one caught by Cam Chambers,
who are hovering right there.
On 3rd down, Hayward makes the catch out of the backfield.
Plenty of turf to pick up the first down.
Barringer kicks it away. Last punt was not a good one. And this one will be downed inside. Much better the last month of the season.
Yeah.
Maryland takes a knee. The Terps go into the locker room down 10-3. A chance at a return here for Michigan State. It's Connor Hayward.
For sure, but the way that they do it is so special.
Michigan State begins from midfield. And on first down, it's Jefferson taking it to
The Michigan State kicker in pregame was hitting from 55 yards with ease, going that direction with the wind.
Interesting to note is Jefferson is going to be close to the first down, 100 yards on the ground.
That's just crazy to think.
On 3rd down, Lewerke will sneak it ahead and move the chains.
You know, Anish,
Derailed some of those dreams. Lewerke will hand it off here on first down. Play action. Lewerke on the move. Nobody open downfield. Terrific
Now
coverage.
let him break the pocket and then finish the play.
Maryland drops 8. Lewerke downfield incomplete.
It's out there just in case for the fake.
Barringer kicks this one away. And Tavon Jacobs, the fair catch. They've been terrific offensively. I don't think it's a lack of preparation. They've just run into this, the #1 run defense, which has looked every bit the part.
Take this as top priority.
Second down on the sweep.
3 and outs. Now you've got to come back and try to accomplish something on 3rd and long.
Spartans bring pressure. Hill is sacked.
The Terrapins are punting from their end zone.
Low snap. Lees gets rid of it. Sowards has it go off his hands. Able to pick it up at the 25. And then taken down at the 30.
As a center fielder, as an outfielder, that ball carries. It's hard to get squared up to it. Brandon Sowers might have just been better letting that hit the ground.
Connor Hayward now, the son of the late, great Ironhead Hayward. Lewerke looking for Stewart, and he makes the catch for a first down.
Beautifully thrown ball and an even better catch there on the sideline.
Edge pressure. Lewerke is hit. Finds Dotson, the tight end, out of bounds. That's Dotson in motion. 2 tight ends in the game. Hayward straight up the middle. Has an opening. Yards rushing for Hayward. Lewerke has an open receiver. Sowards near side. Brings it in. Lewerke will hand it off. Hayward. A little more than 3 yards a carry. Lewerke will throw again. He's got Stewart. And he is spun down in his tracks. Lewerke picks up the first down. That play's worked for Michigan State. Stewart motions. Give us to Hayward. Bounces to the outside. Hayward, stiff arm, and it's driven. Dotson in motion. Hayward again. And Connor Hayward
running the football.
Rosenthal, the fullback. Hayward breaks the initial tackle.
Fighting for that extra yard. Yeah, and Hayward has put in some work here. He's tired, but it appeared as though Max Rosenthal was the one who recovered it.
The ruling on the field of a touchdown is under further review.
Come up with the best view here. However, right about here, it appears like he still has possession.
Yeah, does that knee or does that elbow go down
That's the
before
question.
that ball comes out? And remember, you need indisputable video evidence to overturn the call. Here's another look. Hayward trying
Well, it's
to
loose
reach.
there. No, that's the best view. That's loose there. This is going to be a touchdown. That's a fumble. It will be a recovery in the end zone and a touchdown for Max Rosenthal, pardon me.
So Max Rosenthal getting the start today at fullback with Colin Lucas out.
The ruling on the field of a fumble forward recovered by the offense is confirmed. Touchdown.
You brought up the point before that last.
You need guys rallying to the football and making sure that you secure the tackle.
PAT.
Team built to come back from a significant deficit, and Michigan State right now handily controlling this game.
So kicking into the wind, they'll try a squib kick, and this might be to guard against the dangerous Javon Leak. They've been shackled by this Michigan State defense. Kasim Hill in trouble and devoured. High school tape, they saw a little crazy. Crazy didn't translate at linebacker. It has at defensive end as Hill takes a shot downfield.
The mental makeup of an assassin. He will attack you.
A 3-man rush. Hill under pressure tries to shovel it, and that's going
Sparkle, you need Michigan State to make a serious mistake.
Sowards will not go near this one. It rolls sideways and now backwards. And Maryland will down it at the 20-yard line. 4 matchup. Weston Bridges gets the call on first down, does not get very far. Trey Watson beat Purdue last week after an offensive no-show against rival Michigan. And Bridges tumbles ahead.
Michigan State is built for a team that can work the clock, and then prevent you from having the possessions to come back and win.
Lewerke rolling right, throws on the run off the hands of
I'd like to think that that right hand had something to do with that drop.
Barringer now punting into the wind. Not a good punt. His second shank of the day. It bounces backwards. September is a walk-off after injuries to the top two. Maryland looked like it was going to try a trick play. Jayshon Jones faked the
yardage.
McFarland in the backfield with Kasim Hill, excuse me. And McFarland stood up, no gain, third down. Kasim Hill under center. He'll give it to Leak. And Leak lost the football.
Coming in late on this tackle, and they always tell you, if the other people are standing them up, watch the awareness here to rake that ball out. You want to know why he's one of the best linebackers in the country, one of the best in the Big Ten? The awareness. This kid makes plays. Game, swinging.
They're only going to get about 2 more possessions, so this really makes a big difference if they're able to get a stop at 3 plays.
And Maryland only had Lewerke. Downfield, intercepted.
Excellent job of dropping in underneath coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. And this is where Lewerke has struggled. He's just missed defenders sometimes. He hasn't seen them. And this was the struggle headed into it. Lewerke with a
Completed 2 passes.
That's insane.
Hill over the middle. He's got Jayshon Jones. Nice juke move to the 30, now to the 29. Anthony McFarland into the clutches of Willekes. That spark plug on the field to get this team going today. Hill lost the football. And he's taken down for a long.
But I don't think you have to get it all on this play. If you can get to 3rd or 7 or less, I think Matt Canada goes for it.
Hill. Lees kicks it away over the head of Sowards. It takes a nice Maryland bounce. It's going to be downed at the 10-yard line.
Has done enough today for me to be the starter next week.
Hand off to Hayward. And Hayward with a nice gain to the 60. Stewart motions. On 3rd down, Lombardi. His pass batted down. Intercepted by Cowart. Byron Cowart to the end zone. And the ball is out. Michigan State is going to get it back.
Interception, fumbled into the end zone, possessed by the original offense.
Wow.
Touchback.
Now there is
There's
a
a foul.
flat
The play
Maryland
is a
touchdown.
touchback. Ball was placed at the 20.
But the ball is fumbled into the end zone. Michigan State recovers in the end zone. And the bounces have gone the way of the Spartans today. That's the 2nd time Michigan State has fallen on a fumble in the end zone, once for a touchdown, this time to prevent a touchdown.
Watch the effort from wide receiver Darrell Stewart Jr. to chase this football down.
Pendulum swings. Maryland coming away with an interception on the last play. Defensive lineman Byron Cowart, his 2nd of the year. He's thinking 6. Darrell Stewart knocks it out.
They don't even think about the fact that people are coming from behind to get them and protecting the football.
And now Hayward, open sesame. Connor Hayward is going to go 80 yards. And Michigan State takes a 3-score lead.
Wow. Right up the gut. And if you're this defense, just imagine the emotional swing that you went from. And listen, it's tough. It's tough playing defense when those types of things happen. But Hayward, and yards on the ground today for the Spartans.
More than double Michigan State's season average. Maryland will take it out at the 25-yard line. It has been the Board of Regents recommended that Durkin be reinstated. He was reinstated Tuesday. He was at practice Tuesday, met with the players. Bullet points on that story. School President Wallace Lowe will retire at the end of the academic year. This was a chaotic week. And Matt Canada told us It's a challenge to get his team ready this week. They've tried really hard to make this season about the players. And that one nearly intercepted by Bocce.
Anticipate that you won't be here next year. You're dealing with what you're dealing with at work, and then you have to go home and you have families. So the way that they've...
A lot of support in that report. Clearly not the popular decision to reinstate him, but this team has rallied around him. They wouldn't be 5-3 playing for bowl eligibility right now if that wasn't the case.
Administrative leave, and then he comes back with the team and he gets fired a day later. Like I said, kudos to this coaching staff and to these players for staying focused and even coming out here each and every week and still...
And yes, there are disagreements. There's disagreements in families as well. But it really becomes a circle the wagon moment and say, hey, look, guys, this is our goal. Our goal...
Canada told us a number of times there's no roadmap to navigate this for him or his players. A short gain by Jefferson will bring up. Barringer will punt with the wind at his back. And his best punt of the afternoon into the end zone for a touchback. Notre Dame for granted against a Northwestern team that has won 4 in a row and has played much better after a tough start.
At the beginning of this year, so he's looking like the quarterback that we thought we were going to see.
Joe Bocce tackles Tyrell Pigram. Early in the Randy Edsall tenure, they had a year where they went through 4 or 5 quarterbacks as Pigram's pass is incomplete.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, defense number 96. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down. This is number 96, first penalty that leads towards disqualification.
Jacob Ponish.
Quick, fast, and tough they are. That's a group that will continue to help Michigan State win ball games.
Fleet Davis finding some running room.
Harris Campbell, they're rolling.
All righty, so Ohio
player in terms of getting the ball downfield and making sure that he spreads the football out to his weapons. Those are the games where, you know, that place is going to be rocking in Death Valley.
Pigram is taken down by Willekes, his second sack. What a season that young man has had.
And he has been the best third down quarterback in the country. 23 of 31, 74%, 8 touchdowns, no interceptions. Are you kidding me right now? Yeah, you'd have to go with Bama and Tua right now with the way that they're playing. Go to New York. The quarterback play has been outstanding.
Weston Bridges up the middle. All right.
And that first drive, those 2 plays made with his feet, then he comes back to set them up in the field goal range on their second scoring drive. That was the difference for me today. The confidence, the decision-making ability to bring...
You go with the experience, Ahman. I agree with you.
I can tell you this, Roddy is disappointed he didn't get to say the name Rocky Lombardi much today.
Oh, man.
I mean,
I was fired up.
First hasn't been any quit in them, and you think about how this game turned as Lombardi takes a knee on 2 bounces.
Did get good field position. The offense sputtered, and the offense just couldn't quite get things going.